So Izzy had an amazing game plan going into the fight last night with Pereira. Obviously, I'm sure you know by now, Pereira got knocked out by Izzy. And I think he had an amazing game plan. Because I think most people, and probably Pereira himself, thought that Izzy was going to try to do the takedown and try to get him down and try to, use jiu-jitsu and wrestling or whatever to control him and beat him that way. That's what everybody thought, because people were saying, oh, there's no way Izzy's going to stand with him. There's no way Izzy's going to stand with him. Everybody was saying that. Pereira might have felt that way as well. So he probably prepared for, Adesanya to take him down, Adesanya to wrestle him. Little did he know that Adesanya knew that. He knew that's what Pereira was going to think he was going to do. And he decided to take a totally different approach. And Izzy said it himself. He's like, how I have to basically avoid that left hand. No matter where, no matter when, no matter where, I have to avoid that nuclear bomb. He called it a nuclear bomb. He said I have to avoid it. Okay, and what do fighters do? What do coaches do? They break down moments of the fight, big, huge moments where people get knocked out, and they see what leads up to that moment. What happens? You do a feint, and this person, turns and then throws the left or what have you. But they basically break it down, and basically you have to look at their most powerful weapon. And obviously they knew it was his left hand because, like he said, I can't let that nuclear bomb land on me. So that is Pereira's most powerful weapon. So as Pereira and his coach, what they should have been looking at was how they were going to avoid his left. How were they going to capitalize on the moments leading up to the left, on the moments when he threw the left, on those moments. They should have looked at those moments. They should have looked at that instead of, oh, they're going to take me down, or he's going to take me down. Obviously, like, you don't know what's going to happen in the fight, but hindsight being 2020, probably the best bet would have been like they're going to break it down how I land the left, and they're going to counter it in some way, and that's what happened. Obviously, he went in for the left, and then Adesanya knew exactly what was going to happen step by step. Went into the line of fire and did what he knew would work. I mean, he's been saying it all week. He says, I figured him out. I'm going to knock him out. I know exactly what to do. He's been saying it all week. He even told his friend, this is a guarantee win. Bet 100,000 on me. His friend bet 100,000 on him. He knew the step-by-step moments of what was going to happen, and he knew how he was going to avoid it and counter it. And that's exactly what happened. He avoided it and countered it. And the rest, as they say, is history. But I think fighters need to not only take a look at what they think is going to happen, but also take a look at your strengths as well, and how you think your opponent is now going to avoid it. And all these different scenarios. You need to go through these different scenarios, like, well, what if I go through the left and then he, knows it's coming and, avoids it and then comes in with something else. Like, what does that look like? What are his weapons? What are his counters? What are the things that could, nullify my left hand or whatever powerful strengths that you have, and how could they counter it? Like, I think that needs to be a part of the game plan too, no matter what. No matter if you think they're going to take you down, I think it also needs to be like, what are my strengths? How are they going to try and avoid my strength? And how are they going to try and counter my strength? I think that needs to be with every fighter, every coach. They need to look at that, especially coming with a rematch. Not only rematch, because people watch footage on other fighters, and a lot of times they're able to capitalize. I mean, look at Alexa Grasso beating Shevchenko. Look how she beat her. They knew she did the spin. Now, how can I avoid getting hit, and how can I capitalize on that strength? Well, instead of pulling out, let me go in, grab her, take her down, and then choke her out. And that's what she did. So, as a fighter, you need to look at all the ways that your strengths can be exploited. Even if you think they're going to take you down, even if you think they're going to try something else, what ways can your strengths be exploited? And how could somebody counter it? Not only avoid it, but counter it and put you on Queer Street, as they say. That needs to be done, because obviously, if that was done, the outcome last night probably wouldn't have happened. But like everybody was saying, oh, he's not going to stand with him, he's going to take him down. Like I said, Pereira probably thought that, his coach probably thought that. They probably worked on, takedown defense. They probably worked on groundwork. They didn't. I mean, obviously you see him training and he's hitting the mats and stuff like that, but I doubt he, looked at how his strength could be exploited. So, because like they say, once you fight a lot, people get a lot of footage on you and they see how they can exploit it and take advantage of it. And that's what happens a lot. So I think fighters need to start doing that. Start being more aware of how their strength can be exploited. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. You guys think I'm way off base here? Or do you guys think I have something? And fighters need to incorporate this. Yeah, I'm like the next, what's his name? Josh, whatever. thinking I know what's up. But no, I really do think that would help, though. Because obviously that could be, your strength could be exploited. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Peace.